Okay, so here we are, guys. A Sports Glide 107 engine. Beautiful looking bike, actually, as stock. Comes with these bad boys, which just work like this. Oh, that one's locked. Just works like this, and they've got a nice sort of spring piston in there, so they don't just fly open. And these are completely removable. Very easy, just unclip this in here. I'm not going to do it now, but you just unclip them and they come out pretty good. Wind fairing, which also comes off. We'll do a little review on that in a minute. Beautiful wheels. I really love these wheels. Lovely 2-to-1 exhaust, 107 Milwaukee 8. And yeah, it does look really nice. Probably change the bars, and I'd get it in black. I'd probably end up getting a black one of these, and then maybe a black set of these. But pretty much it's actually quite a nice looking bike. It's got the sort of upside down forks, and the digital analog control system there. And what I really like is the cruise control comes with this bad boy. 2-up seat, pretty comfortable. You can get away with it, to be honest. If you wanted to change it, you're gonna get slightly more comfort, obviously, but it is pretty good. Nice big tank, and I think that's it, guys. It's forward controls, and yeah, it's a beautiful looking little thing. Right, let's get this road test going. Okay, let's just see what she sounds like. Just make sure my camera's on. She is, right. And idling just sounds like any sort of normal Harley with no stage 1 or anything on it. But actually there's a nice little throaty sound coming from the pipes back there. Right, let's wait for the traffic to clear a little bit, and let's get this thing started. Right, nothing coming. Let's go. So guys, this is just going to be a ride review. If you want to learn everything about Harley Davidson and all the controls, there's plenty of videos out there, but this is just the standard Harley controls, where they got to be, except for we've got a cruise control little button down there. All the stuff that you need to know about is down here. So you've got digital fuel display and revs and all that sort of jazz, and then an analog speedometer. Love that look and style, but for me, with a full face helmet on, I'm constantly having to look down to see what the hell's going on, speed wise especially. But not the end of the world, is it, at the end of the day? So guys, how should we start this? Basically, like I said, just going to be a ride review, no technical stuff today, first impressions, and yeah, we'll see how we go. I mean, straight off the bat, hello, look at this then. Straight off the bat, I can feel that the suspension is so much softer. Whoa, so much softer. Very comfortable bike. The ride position, actually, even with these bars, which I don't really like, it's actually a very comfortable ride position. I'm what, 5'8". I think if you were 6 foot, be probably about the right sort of height for this bike without having to change anything about it. Alright guys, let's give it a whirl and see how we go. Love it, the way it corners, and that 107, it's so surprising after riding a 107 with a stage 2, how well, I'm going to hit a bird here, how well these engines stock run. I mean, it's got so much power. I forget how much power off the stock you got. So we're up to 90 there, and it's really easy, which is what I love about these new engines. That wind fairing is working somewhat, not as much as I would like it to, if I'm honest. It's hitting my chin, and it's hitting the tops of my shoulders, and obviously my head. but everything below my shoulders is very comfortable. So yeah, it's not really working the way I would expect it to. Just drop down a gear, take the corner. Yeah, man, it's surprisingly really easy to corner and ride with the forward controls. I did scrape my heels earlier, so we'll test that out again in a minute, but that's to be expected with these controls. But such a smooth ride, it's unbelievable. You know, when you've been riding a street bob for a year now and you think that that's a comfortable ride, and then you get on a bike like this and it's just, it's like chalk and cheese. It really is. Gear change is really nice. Let's take this corner nice and hard, try and get the, yeah, scrape the heels, but I'm used to that now. And you can always lift your feet up if you wanted to. Be a little crazy. Right, take it down, just nice and gentle. So you have to look down to see what speed I'm doing, which is a shame, but hey ho. So yeah, these bars, I actually don't mind them, if I'm honest. I don't like the look of them, but for the ride position, they're actually quite comfortable. I could go, you know, quite a few miles with this bad boy. I'm gonna get in front of you because you're gonna slow me down. English flag today. Right, try and give her some beans. This car is pulling over, hopefully not going to open its door on me. So let's try out the cornering now properly. I feel very confident on this bike, because it's so smooth, and the riding position, you know, it's quite a comfortable ride. And oh, I just love the way that these engines accelerate. You know, again, up to 90, no sweat. Just make sure nothing's coming. Yeah, we're good. DPD van, please don't kill me. Stay as corner. Oh yeah, very easy to ride. Very stable in the bends. Very stable in the bends. Drop her down a gear. This one's quite tight. Right, let's see if we can scrape this heel. Oh yeah, scrape it, scrape. Ooh, scrape the peg then. It's getting, that's the only thing, yeah, on this side as well, that's the only thing, without those mid controls you really are getting those heels down and scraping all the time. I quite like it though. You know, my boots aren't going to last very long if I bought one of these bikes, but yeah, see, I have to really get down on that one, but who cares. Let's open her up. Right, let's really test the suspension now. Let's see if we can actually hit this at about 60. Yeah, that'll do. There's about 60. This is going to be interesting. Let's not fly. Hey, yep, that's good. That's really good. I have set this to my my weight, so we are how this bike should be for my weight. And I tell you what, it is flying. I actually really like this bike. Right, just be careful over this humpback because you can get caught out here. Such a smooth ride. Hey, let's go then. Let's flicker her up a gear. Got my foot caught, never mind. Let's go. Look at that. All the way up to 100. No sweat. I'm still, the seat is holding me in, which is really good. The seat is actually holding me in on this one. Jet white van, okay. Yeah, which, you know, on the street bob, you pull away, even with a stock engine, you're sliding off the back. With this this seat, it does hold you in, which is a good bonus, a very good bonus. Right, let's see what this U-turn business is all about. Nothing coming. Not bad at all. Nothing coming, we are away. Very good. I am actually really impressed with this bike. So yeah guys, how I look at this bike is, if you want like a bike that you can take into the mountains, or you know, on the bendies, small roads, big roads, whatever, and you also want a proper touring bike where you can, you know, take a bike for 400, 500, 1,000, 2,000 miles, whatever, this is exactly where this bike sits. It does everything. It's much lighter. It's so much lighter than the baggers. It really is. It handles as good as my Street Bob, easily as good, but it's got so much comfort involved with it. The suspension works so much better than the Street Bob and the Fat Bob, and you know, all those sort of like lower end Softails, what I would call lower end Softails anyway. But with this you get a bigger tank. I don't know what the distance, the range is on one of these, but it's got to be quite a lot. And you get cruise control. The brakes work absolutely fantastically, both rear and front. You get a 2-up seat, and you get the panniers on the back, which you can remove if you just want to have a lighter, smaller bike. You can remove this. It's got a lot of stuff on here, and for the money, you know, straight out of the box, no modifications or anything, you're looking at about 15,000-16,000, which, do you know what? That's a bargain. It absolutely is a bargain. It's a pretty little thing. It's nice and easy to ride. It's very light. You know, even if you're like a beginner rider, you're not used to heavier bikes, this bike is for you. I mean, it really is. It's so light that, you know, you can move it around real easy. That's not to say the baggers aren't maneuverable, because they very much are. But as an all-rounded bike, if you're looking to spend around 15 grand instead of like the sort of 20-22 mark, this is definitely the bike to go with. So for me, if I was going to buy this bike, there are a few things I would change for my personal preference. Not because the bike needs it to be changed, but it would just be my my personal take on it. And that is, I would probably go with 8 hangers, 12-inch 8 hangers, something like that. I would probably get rid of this thing and go with the Memphis Shades Road Warrior. I just prefer the look of that, and I think it would actually, on you know, longer journeys, it would actually take off a lot more wind than this thing's actually doing. And I put a stage 2 on there. I'd have to put a stage 2 on there. I couldn't go back and not have a stage 1 or a 2. I'd have to go on a stage 2. But that's just a personal preference to me. Everything else about this bike really is just, it's done, you know. The chrome is not insane amounts of chrome, and by the time you change the bars and, you know, maybe get rid of these things and that, you're pretty much got yourself a nice, tasteful looking bike. And let's check out this cruise control. So not sure how it works. I'm pretty sure I know how it works, so let's just get on with it. So we'll get up to some speed, and we'll see what we got. Okay, so we're doing about 70. Now all you do is you push it in, and then the light comes on, and then push it down. Oh, push it down, and we are 70 mile an hour, no hands. Nice. And then just to disengage, you either push it in or press the brake or do something like that. And that's how easy it is. You know, that cruise control really is something you need on a bike like this. I mean, I really want it on my bike. When you're on the motorway, on the highway, or whatever you want to call it, and you just constantly brrr, that cruise control is a lifesaver. And if you've got freezing cold fingers, you know, it's the way to go. And it comes with this bike. So right, I'm not going to go around the roundabout just because I know that I'll scrape my heels, which I'm doing now anyway. So, but it is a very maneuverable bike, guys. Straight out of the corners, you know, very confident ride, super confident, and I absolutely 100% love this bike. So guys, I'm gonna leave it there. I hope you've found this interesting. I really have found this interesting. It's a massive eye-opener for me. You know, that carrot was very much dangling in front of me, and now I feel like I can just about nibble it. Oh dear, yeah, not what I wanted to know, but there you go. I had to do this. I really like this bike. Yeah, damn it. So guys, I'll leave it there anyway. I'm not going to trade in my bike just yet, so don't get all panicky. I am Street Bobber vlogger at the end of the day. I don't know how that would work on the channel, but maybe I'll start a new channel. I don't know, whatever. Oh dear. I'm going to leave it there, guys. Thanks for watching. Please leave your comments below. If you're new to the channel, give us a like and a subscribe, and I will catch you next time. Street Bobber vlogger. Woo!